This is Brian Grizzly with BG3D. Today I'm going to be working on a bill of material, just some organization and some filling out. This is primarily beams, draw created frame generator. There's plates that were created obviously through Inventor. They're all manually done. You start with looking at the bill of material, looking at the structure view. You're going to notice that you take these top two beams. Because they're the same length, it grouped them together is going to treat them as one item. And I need them to be separate because they're going to be detailed separately. And I could do the right and left, but my shop is not really good with rights and lefts. Some things in here like don't necessarily need on. I'm going to turn them off, get rid of them. Let's see what one that I need to add. I'll explain shortly where this comes in. Column chooser. I already have a description. My other one is comment. Those are the two I need to add at the moment. Done. So I'm going to go here and look at the frame and the parts. This first one is our properties, project, or dash one. Back to the materials, you will see that it is now separated. It's two separate parts now, like it needs to be. And we went ahead and renumbered everything. This is not the order they're going to stay in. For fabrication, the first two pieces they're going to need are these two beams. This beam and this beam. That'll be the first two we need. The next two will be these two. This is where we're going to start. So this will be number one, number two, and number three. Regardless of what I'm making of the others, that is the first three pieces, four pieces they need. I know without looking at it that those two are actually the same. I'm not going to bother separating those. So what others does it think the same? Oh, it thinks all of these are the same. And they're not. It has holes. This is not. We're going to separate this one. Properties, project, dash three. And it will literally do it with just the dash number. Bill of materials. One, number two. There's my number threes. These are where the number fours. I'm going to go ahead and move these around. Kind of like I want them. I want you to look at one. I want you at number two. Description. One, two, comments. One, one. I use alt commands. Alt to pick it one. And check is because they are detailed parts. Here's number 3. Even see if the answer is yes. We will get number also. You will see where this comes in when I actually get to detail these parts. But I'm just organizing the first few to show you how I will. Does that mean it's 100% correct? No. But for us, for our fab shop, it works. Let's see which projects are. Project. It's 1. Here in just a minute, you will see where that comes into play. Save. Create drawing. Going on top. Let's start with 3/4 inch equals 1 foot. Let's mark. And I don't know how many views we're going to start there. There's going to be a lot more views than this. This, for this demonstration, parts list. How you structured. See, that's what I was working with, structured. If you notice now number 1, number 2, number 3, and it says they're all detailed. I'll figure out why it says varies on the weight a little bit, but that's where we're going to start. If you notice down through here, there's a lot of extras in here. This column, these pieces of grading just need to say grading. I see a whole bunch of parts that the properties have not been fixed on yet. We're going to go back and we're going to work on the properties on one of those parts, just to show you how. These 3 are standard parts. Nothing I can do with them. They came out of the parts library that we use. Grading. I'll start with this. Just as an example, plate. You'll notice it's number 16. Open it. The reason I'm clicking the FX, I can see a lot of things in here would be on FX. I can see extrude to 3/8, so I know it's 3/8. I can see it in the sketch. I've got 12.45 dimension that I can use. Over the others. We're actually going to measure 1 foot and 3/16. Let's right click, I copy that. Properties, project 3/8 by, let's use a control V with the width. Now I'm going to go to drawing settings. And I don't normally use this toolbar. I have these set up as keys, but for this, so you notice my dimension of 12.45 is over there. Then my export. Save. And if we go back and we look at number 16, you will see that it is now filled out as 3/8, about 1 foot and 7/16. I've got a lot to do with this to actually get all this filled out and corrected in the order I want. I'm not going to bore you with all those details. I'm going to pause for just a minute. And I'm going to go update all. Okay, I'm back with the bill of materials filled out. So I have a whole lot more of these details. All the plates are filled out. Grading's been corrected to what size it is. Bill of materials. See, I have a description on everything that gets detailed. Comments are nothing more than the quantity. Turn the trail on because some other things I was working on. My next video will be actually detailing some of these structural parts and some of the other, and I'm going to show you the final view when it gets done. If you like this video, if you have comments, don't forget to subscribe. It would be greatly appreciated. Or just leave me some comments. Tell me what you want to see next.